What's up, my friends? How you doing? Hey, glad to be back here. And we've had a pretty strange week here in Oakland, California. A lot of smoke from the fires, and whenever life gets a little difficult, I come to the greenhouse to hide out and run away from my problems a little bit. Problems are still out, and we take care of things one day at a time. But as a little medicine and decompression of the stressful 21st century life that we live in, and a lot of the problems we've inherited. You know what? I don't like to say we inherited problems, because that's kind of putting the blame on other people. A lot of the problems we have created. We need, everybody needs their little escape, and some people are lucky enough to have healthy outlets such as music, art. I'm happy to tell you that I have my plants, and I've been tree climbing, and that's been really fun. Totally healthy thing to do, and it can be a little dangerous if you're not aware of what you're doing, and but as long as you're focused and putting in the right intentions behind it, you have a goal, and you know your steps, you've rehearsed them low and slow, then it can be pretty safe to go up on the trees, as long as you follow the procedures, right? Check your saddle, check your rope, check your anchor point and your knots. Make sure your carabiners are safe. You have your proper gear, such as your helmet and your good sturdy pair of boots. Your safety glasses. Because the last thing you want to do is get up on the tree and then have a little piece of bark fall on your face and ruin the rest of your day because you got something in your eye and can't see. But anyway, just following up on my grafting that I did on this Ceiba speciosa. I'm gonna put this video on the playlist of Ceiba. I told you that I just grafted a small sapling as a low branch, and we're gonna just go ahead and cut the tape off. And let's see, I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see too. There you go. All right, I can see. Whenever you're gardening and you're working with sharp tools, I say one of the main safety protocols is that you can see where your other hand is. You don't have to worry about this hand. It's really difficult to cut this hand that you're holding the scissors with, or the pruners, or there's a different name too that they use for this, shears. I feel British saying shears, but I call them pruners or gardening scissors. Hand pruners, it's an appropriate term. And again, when you're trying to sell your services, using the right terminology, it's huge. Okay, don't go around saying cutting. I can cut that tree, or I can cut that shrub, or even cut the grass. When you say I can mow the grass, it's really, it just puts confidence on those who are paying you to do a specific task. And usually the specific task is not cutting something, right? People, homeowners can cut their own things, right? But we go and we prune as professional landscapers and gardeners and horticulturalists, arborists, however you, whatever your career is aiming towards, you want to use the right terms, right? You don't never hear a mechanic say the slow down things, right? They say the brakes, brake pads. And if your mechanic is telling you that I'll fix your slow down things, whew, get away from them. Go take them somewhere else, right? Go find a different mechanic. It's really difficult to remove this tape one-handed right now. The professional landscaper should be able to remove tape efficiently. Anyway, we're gonna just take a look, see how, see if the grafting has taken. I guess I should go ahead and invest on a little tripod, for my cell phone camera, so I can produce better videos for you. But that's not my goal. My goal is not to be a videographer. I think I've shared with you in another video that my goal behind these videos is to utilize this the space that I have created to practice my vocabulary and my terminology. So then when I go talk to a client, or when I go, I can go back also on the videos and say, and watch them and see where I have failed and where I have used the right stuff. All right, look at that. So it's calloused and it's growing. Let's see if I can focus the camera there. Anyway, that's pretty sturdy. So there you go, one. Let's see. This is kind of difficult. Okay, one. Let's rotate him. 2, 3. And then I have another one here, which was a very softwood cutting. And when we're talking about wood, there's softwood science, and that's, young wood that has not had time to develop any actual wood, right? So it's just soft tissue. It's green wood, I guess. Again, use the right terminology. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This scion was from a branch of the same tree, from a top, from one of the tops, and I pruned it back because it was starting to become codominant. So what I did is I subordinated one branch, and this again are small trees in small pots, and I'm really just torturing them. I guess this can be called the torture dungeon, the Ceiba speciosa dungeon. And I'm really, I have a lot of I sprouted a lot of seeds, which when you have a lot of seeds and you sprout them and they have a success, a big success, you plant 100 seeds and you end up with 90 trees, then sometimes you don't have enough soil to pot them all up. Ooh, that looks good. That's awesome. So this is about a month after I grafted, and I've been trying different things. So carving into deeper into the trunk, shallow. This one was very shallow, and it feels just as sturdy as this bottom one that is deeper in there. So again, this is a malvaceous plant in the mallow family. The hibiscus is in the same family. The famous trees from Madagascar. Now, of course, I'm forgetting all this stuff. I should really start up prepping a little better. The baobab trees are in the same family. The pseudo bombax is in the same family. Malva. So it's actually a pretty large family. Sometimes they'll surprise you. You are looking at a plant and you can't figure out what it is, and eventually you find it and you look at the family and it's like Malvaceae. Like what? Mind blowing. Another good genus in the family is the Brachychiton or Brachychiton, like I like to call them. And those are this soft-wooded malvaceous trees too, bottle-shaped trunks. And they're another really cool tree. Species. There's many species. Some species of trees in the Brachychiton or the Brachychiton. And anyway, so I have grafted four branches onto the lower trunk of this. And again, this is a bonsai. And as soon as I started seeing new growth on these scions, that's the moment where I think, I'm like, all right, they are grafted and there's energy flowing, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been a really fun project. It will continue to be a really fun project because I have some time in my hands, and like I said earlier, it's a little bit of medicine for me to just come to the greenhouse and enjoy myself over here. So thanks for watching, and plant more trees. The awkward moment where you're trying to turn the thing off, huh?